I don't want to be popular. I want to be good. I want to be known as good.
You want to be an actor, not a star. Is that
Yes.
what you're saying?
Star, if it's the byproduct of it, awesome. Why not? Give it to me. But I want to be known as a good actor.
Hey guys, my name is Ravanspeaks, and today I'm going to be having a conversation with the super talented Akansha in the house, literally in your house. I love
Literally in
this.
the house.
How are you doing?
Very good.
Congratulations, by the way. Gram Chikitsalay loves it. We
Yeah.
loves how deep rooted and deep connected it is. I'm going to actually ask you this: that how do you manage to do this? That every time there is a script that comes to you, it's so different from the previous work that you've done in the industry that we belong to. Okay, I think it's so easy, right? That people want to box you constantly. You're like, guys, not doing this shit. I'm gonna jump out of this, jump into another box and another. Does this happen all the damn time with your scripts?
That's the aim. That's the aim. You want to do more. You have to like I always say this. I'm not someone who's like someone is sitting and pouring 3,000 scripts on my lap, right? So I have to, whatever I do it like consciously to make sure that, hey, you're going to see a little more of what I'm capable of, a little more just to widen my horizons and to let people know that, hey, she can do this. In fact, the day I bumped into you, we bumped into a casting director who literally said, who casted you for this? I said, why? He's saying, I would have never put you in that. I would have never auditioned you for this. So,
but that's a good compliment.
Yeah, he genuinely, he said, I would never have thought of you for this. I wouldn't. So it's like, oh man, then you realize people do box you.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. There's also a certain vibe people have about certain people, which now through social media, you can't blame them, right? Like you have this vibe. So, and I feel like not everyone has has the time and energy to like think of someone in a certain way. So my aim is to like shove myself in these different ways. So if you don't want to imagine me as that, I'll present myself like this. So that's the aim, because you're putting in time and energy into something. You wanted to propel you forward. You wanted to make a difference, do something. So that's what I try.
But what is it about Dr. Gargi, your character? You were like, yaar, this one thread is very common between me and her.
Honestly, not much. I think she's very wise. I think over the years I've become very, I'm that person who loves giving yarn. I'm that person who
true that.
I'm that person who loves, people love coming to for like, little tidbits of wisdom. So I feel she's like that.
The wiser one. But there is this one wise thing that she says in the show. Problem is, हर बार आएंगी, ठीक है? और हर जगह की problems होंगी. What are you going to do? Constantly complain about it or going to adjust? ठीक है? I feel like that's the same thing about the profession that you're in also, right? 100%. Because there are problems. Let's be honest. Like you just, spoke about one of them, that people will box you. Now, how does somebody like you, who, okay, you've proved yourself in the kind of projects you've always taken. Your debut film, Guilty, was not like a rom-com where you were wearing saris and you were in Switzerland, all of that, okay? It was a very hard-hitting film. So how does somebody like you, who's always showcase what you're capable of, how do you deviate through these problems?
Like you said, problems are everywhere, every industry. No one's coming to this telling me that, someone's going to put a red carpet for you.
Yeah.
So you know that you feel like shit, then you get up and then you cry, then you run, then you fall. And that's literally life, right?
Yeah.
And you learn this with hardships. Otherwise, probably people who've had it really easy in the first few years are not going to know what's hit them the day, things are not as rosy as they are in the beginning. So I'm glad I've dealt with it now. Or really, I totally understand. I have a fair idea of the game. It's not easy, it's not fun, but you keep doing it if you love it. No one's put a gun to my head and said you have to do it.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, it's fine. It's my decision. So, and I really love it. So yeah, there are days you feel like shit, you cry, and then you be like, I hate this, it needs to get easier. But then I even bother for 3 days or not bother for 3 days, 10,000 people will pass me. Like if I want to sulk and not give that audition or throw that fit, there are enough people who are happy to replace anybody.
That's true,
right? So one foot in front of the other and just keep going.
Oh, nice. But to what you said right now, you've had your share of failures, right?
Yeah.
How do you deal with them? Like let's go back to the first time probably the failure came your way. How did you deal with it?
Again, that's subjective. What failure? There are so many types of
professional failure.
Yeah, no, that only. There's so many. Like my first failure then would be
audition
my
rejection,
first audition rejection, right? But then it goes to I was not like I was chucked out of promotions of something. Then I was not allowed. It keeps going on.
That is so true.
The industry is, by the way, very creative
in the ways they show you, please leave.
Yes, in the ways they want to make you see failure. There are ample and enough ways. So all of it is different. All of it, you have to take it. You have to know it doesn't define you.
Yeah.
I think that's a big hurdle that I had to overcome. That being like, oh, that's not my shortcoming. Of course, you don't be delusional.
Yeah.
That
you cannot be delulu.
Yeah, you don't be delulu about it, which people nowadays are. I'm not delulu about it, but I know, hey, it does not define me.
Yeah.
It's not a me thing. It's like an audition. If you don't get a part, it doesn't mean you're a bad actor. It means, hey, they need a taller girl, or they need a darker skin girl, or whatever. Yeah. Right? So you navigate, you learn what you can from that, and you navigate, and you are like, okay, it's what else? What do you keep doing it? Like, what else? It's literally
absolutely simple. No, but because you spoke about auditions, has this ever happened to you that, okay, there was a cake that was presented, baked, you decorated it, everything, went to take the first bite, and then they were like, haha, not yours.
Yeah, so many times.
How many times?
So many times.
Hurt like, you? How bad?
Yeah, man, you feel like...
Did you cry? Be honest.
Well, I cry for everything. You say one mean thing, I'm a big crier, so crying for me is no... Yeah, but it's not fun, because like it takes a while to make you realize that when things don't align, it's not completely you. For an actor, right? Like the biggest actors take 20 years to get their break. Doesn't mean they were bad. It just means like it's really tough. So it's not on you. What the script demands, what the market demands. There's so many factors: director, then producer, co-actor. So there are so many layers. So you have to overcome all of that. So it's not always you, and that's like, you cry. Keep crying.
Makes sense.
Cry. It makes you feel better.
What is that one thing that you feel that people are going to come back to you for Gram Chikitsalay, and they're going to tell you that, this you really like?
That I managed to do something that they thought I couldn't do. Like, hey, I'm capable of more. Don't put me in that box.
Yeah.
That you proved us wrong.
And I think it's also somewhere what you said, it's the kind of, because we're constantly, content is being thrown on our faces, that we also as audience have boxed ourselves as to this actor can only fit in this actor will not fit in this.
And maybe that's true for a lot of actors, because they can't do more than one-dimensional work.
Facts only.
I mean, maybe I'm one of them. I really do think so. And I'm
Truth bombs.
And I'm saying this, and this is not shade to someone else. This is like my self-belief.
Yeah.
But I'm not one of them. Like, I know I can do more, but again, no one's presenting me platters or show me kya kar sakti ho. So I have to go out and find myself work. Like, I really want to work with TV if I know the way they present their actors. Like, even when the show was offered to me, it was a 5-day part on paper, always. But it was like, I said this to someone recently, it's like playing, like someone offering to play for Chennai Super Kings, right? Even if you're like playing just one game, it's okay. You're part of this team.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to work with these people because I know that how they write their characters, the shows they do, everything, it's going to benefit me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll get to present myself in a way that probably others won't give me a chance to.
Yeah. So what next after this? What is the kind of scripts that we're looking
for? Again, it's definitely performance driven, strong characters, just something that stays with people, something that makes me, like I always say this, I want something like I have like 3-4 check boxes, either like I'm working with an actor I'm learning something from, or a director I'm learning something from, or selfishly a platform in which my work can be showcased to maximum people.
Yeah.
Something needs to give, right? So, or the script is one great, like Mrs., where it's like, I can just like act the shit out of it. So, 2 of these 5 boxes have to be checked.
Yeah. How can I talk to you and not talk about Guilty? I don't know why. There's this thing about your performance in Guilty that will always stay with me because it just managed to showcase again the kind of actor that you are. Okay. Do you still get messages for it?
Oh, yes. Only literally right now we were promoting Gram and they're like, anything, someone, I don't even know who asked, do you still get something? I said it's only Guilty. I still get work because of Guilty.
You do?
I still get when I reach out to people, yes, we love you in Guilty. Like that's why I remember when I used to promote, people used to say, how come such a atrangi choice? How come you pick this? Weren't you nervous you picked this? And I'm like, are they not seeing what I'm seeing? That everybody gets launched being a pretty girl with a song.
Yeah.
Like, how are they not being able to see that this is the role?
Meaty role.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. The perceptions are so like, yeah, like this is it. This is the way you have to get launched. This is the kind of role you have to do to be a heroine. I don't want to be popular. I want to be good. I want to be known as good.
Yeah, but yeah, how many times of late do actually people even say something like this? Because I think of late people enter the film industry because they want to be stars, not actors.
Yeah, but I promise you, I was one of them. As in, I always wanted to act, and my motivation was always clear. But when you get into it, and I remember post Guilty, suddenly I was like, why am I not getting a magazine cover? And I also got into this. Oh, how come now you realize, oh my god. So the fact is because of, I don't know, because of social media, or because now these young actors are like already everywhere before, so you just feel like this is it, but this is not it.
Yeah.
Like, you want directors to like you, you want to do parts which are challenging, which people trust you with. You want people to message you being like, I cried at your performance, or I loved your performance, or your performance made me smile.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Not endorsements and whatever magazine covers.
But do you think the byproduct is what is drawing people in the industry?
Yeah.
And
which is why they're focusing on that and not the craft.
But then the flip side to that is the people actually who entered the industry to act are suffering.
Yeah, it's so demotivating for people who are actually good at it, because they're like, that's not what's needed only.
Yeah.
People want popularity, and people want A, B, and C. No one wants this that I have, that I've trained myself for.
Yeah. How many times do people actually look at your Instagram following now?
All the time.
For casting.
All the time.
But how bizarre is that? Let's talk about that. How bizarre is that? Because I'm like, bro, I am here to be an actor.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at, I'm not an influencer or a content creator. Why are you looking at my Instagram followers?
And also, it's like the chicken and the egg situation. Na? You get work, so you get following.
Yeah.
But they want following to get work. So I'm like, calm.
Which way?
Which way?
Kahan jaye?
Yeah, I say, calm de do, following aa jayegi. It's very simple. It's literally like that. So everyone's theories are just warped. Everyone, I feel, is just like grasping at straws. There's no.
It's just bizarre and weird.
I feel like a therapist.
This is a therapy session now. This is a therapy session. No, what we're going to do is we're going to manifest. Okay, let's manifest 3 directors.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the next one.
Okay.
So tell me 3 directors that you really want to work with, and if this interview reaches them, you know how it happened. So tell me.
Zoe Akhtar.
Okay.
Vikramaditya Motwani.
Of course, please. Yes, do it.
And Aarti Kadar.
Woo! Yeah. Damn, that's such an unusual choice, bro.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 films.
Yeah.
Now you can go from 1950s to now. Any 3 films, Indian films, if remade, you want to be a part of them. So
because you give me till 1950, it's very wide, and I'm going to miss almost like
a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm literally going to, after this, and be like, shit, ye bolna tha, but I'm thinking at the top of my head, because these are always my answers. Queen.
Okay.
Okay, like that role. Urta Punjab.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Okay.
In Queen, you want to play Kangana's character?
Yeah. Obviously not Rajas.
No! Thanks, yo. No, but I even think Lisa's character.
Lisa's was also very cool. She was also very cool.
Yeah, that one.
Kangana's character in Queen is just my, I'm obsessed.
It's a dream role for any actor.
Yeah. I don't even think I can do it. Like, it was, I think, I don't know what she did. Like, I literally find it so tough, but I want to do it.
Yeah. Okay, and the last one coming your way. Before Gram Chikitsalay released, to now that it has released, and it's been getting the kind of love that it has been getting. What were we feeling before? What are we feeling now?
I think there was always excitement, because I know TVF has its audience, very, very, very loyal audience base. Yeah. So I knew it would find its people. But I was still like scared, because I knew this season wasn't her arc. She's the lead, but she's the show's lead, not the season's lead.
Yeah.
So I felt like, hey, there's such good actors in this show. She'll be easily forgotten. I definitely had that anxiety and fear. But I love that people are liking her. And that one scene, the first episode scene is, so many reels are made on it and everything. So I said, oh, okay, it feels good. I feel like, okay, she's remembered. Like, people went home with her, even though she didn't have that much screen space. So I'm that's my win.
So we're asking for season 2 then, are we?
You'll know soon.
Okay then. On that note, but I really want to see a season 2 of this because, like I said, the kind of hard work that you guys have put in for the show, it just shows.
Yeah.
So keep soaring high always. You know, I'm going to be always rooting for you, for the rock star that you are. I'm going to see you super soon. Till then, this one is a wrap.